All right, our second senior is Taylor and Winkle. Taylor is a scholar athlete, and he's a third-year varsity letter winner. I think I'd say, he was always around. He was always in the gym. He was always playing. When I got the job, it got in the spring, and boom, there he was in the gym that day. I think we had a player meeting. He was in the gym. And the next day, came over. He was in the gym. The next day, he's in the gym. He was a gym rat. Always in the gym. Always on the gun, getting shots up. Always, just in the gym, and he's just always there. And I know moving forward, now it's going to be weird not seeing him in the gym. And that's going to be hard for me. Because it's, every day you go in the gym, boom, there he is. Sometimes I'd be there on a Sunday, grabbing stuff. I look in the gym, there's Tate working with, ball handling or, shooting on the gun. There he was. And I sometimes won't say anything. I just go, he's working hard. I'll leave him alone. I'm like, hey, so what'd you do today? Just give him a hard time. But, he was always in the gym, always working hard. And I think that's what made him the successful player that he was. And I think what I love most about Tay is just how competitive he is. He's just, it's that strive to be perfect. And he's kind of the same way as me a little bit. I'm a competitive guy. I want to be perfect. So it's kind of the same personality. So I'd see in him because he would do some of the same things I did as a player. But hey, it's okay. Just relax. You're not going to make every shot. You're going to miss some. It's okay. The world's not going to go to an end. It's going to be okay. And he just strived for perfection. He wanted to be the best. He wanted to work, and he was so competitive. He wanted to win every drill. He wanted to win every sprint. He wanted to win every shooting contest. He wanted to win everything. And it's just, you see people that are great. That's what they have. They don't settle. They want to get better. They want to get better. And that's what Taylor kind of instilled himself. And that's what I think. I talked to Coach Ross a lot, who's at the middle school. And, the kids, oh man, there's Taylor. I want to be like Taylor and that stuff. And I think that's what he instilled in our program was that hard work and that competitive drive to be better. And, I think what my proudest moment of Taylor this year was just his growth as a player. Last year as a junior, he was a scorer, and, there were times where things would go his way, and he kind of didn't always step up to the challenge. But I thought this year he did that, and I think, I've talked about this game a lot, but it was the Bradley game. They kind of face guarded him. He had 2 points the first 3 quarters, and we just kind of, they face guard him, hey, we're going to put you right there in the corner so they can't help, and we're going to drive, and we're going to shoot layups. And that's what we did for the first 3 quarters. And then the game kind of got on the line, and I was so proud of him because hey, we got to put the ball in our money players' hands. Him and some of our other guys. But you know what? He got the ball. Went 9 to 10 from the free throw line late and kind of iced the game. And that's what I was so proud of him because as last year as a junior, he wouldn't have done that. If he wasn't getting his way early in the game, he would have been upset and taken him out. But this year, he understood. Hey, it's a team game. The team's not bigger than myself. I'm going to go through. I'm going to fight through. I may not be getting the looks I want. I'm going to be a team player. I'm going to be okay there. But when the game's on the line, I'm going to make the big play. And that game, he got the ball, made the free throws. And even, too, I thought, for him, the growth of player, he was our leading rebounder this year. And, for him to also be a scorer, but also be able, his willingness to go in and rebound. And I thought some of his best games this year, I couldn't tell you how many points he scored. It's just little things like, wow, he rebounded well, or, he guarded well, or, wow, he shot, the Bradley game, he was really key down the stretch. And that's what I was so proud to see from Taylor, was just his growth as a player and as a young man to realize, I'm not bigger than the team. I'm going to be a great teammate. I'm going to be a great leader, and I'm going to develop and do what's right. And that's what I'll miss about him, and that's what I love about this kid. All right, now we got some recognition stuff.